Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, y'all. Get in here. Let's get this Courier info. I'm not up here long today, so I want to get through this. This is not my usual live time, so I hope I'm catching some of y'all at a good time. Let's go from the top. What's required to be a courier? 21 years old, valid license, registration, and insurance, and a decent driving record. What is considered decent is no more than 3 infractions within the past 3 years. So that includes tickets, accidents, violations, no DUIs, no DWIs within the past 7 years. Also, y'all, you got to keep the tickets to a minimum. So take a look at your driving record if you need to. You probably should have an idea. As long as it doesn't look too crazy, you should be all right. Okay. Now, the felony question. If you have a felony, it has to be closer to the 10-year mark. That doesn't mean that you can't be a courier. It just means that you have to be hired under someone's master contractor. That's what you would have to do. Okay. Now, let's get into what vehicle you're using. How are we getting this done? Use any type of vehicle, y'all. It does not matter. We started in a 2016 Kia Forte. So whatever vehicle you have available to you. If that's a sedan, a SUV, a minivan, a pickup truck, it doesn't matter as long as it's at least a 2010 or newer. So you can rent, y'all. If you need to rent, opt into their insurance coverage. You can use family and friends vehicles as well, as long as you are listed on the insurance as a driver. The vehicle doesn't have to be in your name. The insurance doesn't have to be in your name, but you got to be listed as a driver. Okay? Now, time aspect of this. You could be part-time or full-time. It is solely up to you and your goals. So if you know that you're pretty limited as it relates to your schedule, if you work a job, so that means you only have time before work or after work or nights only, weekends only, that is fine. There are plenty of those opportunities, especially overnight. Most people don't want to do overnight. A lot of people don't want to do weekends. So they have those positions available for your personal vehicle. Now, do not undermine your potential in your personal vehicle. People think, oh, I need to have a cargo van. I need to have this big, huge vehicle before I start. In reality, y'all, there are companies that strictly want the fuel efficient vehicles. They will say in the description, fuel efficient vehicles required, economical vehicle required, which means they don't want to touch a cargo van. They want specifically only the sedans and SUVs. Okay. So don't just go out buying a cargo van. That is really ridiculous, y'all. Make sure you're not biting off more than you could chew. Start where you are, get a feel for this thing. Make sure you actually even like courier work before you set up an LLC and all of this nonsense. Start where you are. If you like it, you get a feel for it, then you want to take it to the next level, then do that. No one's saying you got to jump all in, quit your job, and this is just now the end all be all. Let's make sure we even, like this. We get a feel for this thing, and this is something that we actually want to do. And then you can always scale. This is exactly what we did. I was at Geico, just left May of this year. My partner was at Best Buy as a home theater tech. We didn't have thousands to go hop into cargo vans, and we didn't have all the time in the world. We started with what we had, our 2016 Kia Forte, got a feel for this on call with a company called T-Force Logistics. And then we scaled. Once we got a feel for it, they moved us into a dedicated route. And then, hold on, y'all, I got to turn this music down because I can barely hear myself think. Goodness. Okay. So once we got a feel for it, then we were like, okay, let's now take it to the next level. You don't have to just make this, like, no one's saying to leave your job. Get a feel for it and then take it all the way if that's what you want to do. Okay. Now, the insurance aspect of this. You need full coverage standard auto. You will run into contracts. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that, y'all. I don't have too much time here today. So usually I would have some hours to get through this thing. I'm going to give you all the info, but I'm going to get it out this morning. And I know it's Friday and I know y'all got stuff to do just like I got stuff to do. Okay. So thank y'all for being here. So insurance. You're going to meet the insurance requirement in the contract that you're going for. So if they require commercial, then you have no choice but to have commercial. But do not think automatically that when you see 100, thank you, lifestyle changes. When you see 100, 350K liability or 100, 300, 100, that is not necessarily commercial insurance. you can meet that limit on a standard auto policy. So unless they specifically state commercial insurance, then you can meet that on your regular Geico, State Farm, Progressive, whoever you're with. Okay. Now, most of them don't require commercial. We're going to look at a contract in a second. I only have till about 8:20-ish with y'all. Thank you for the roses. Okay, we're gonna look at a contract. It's gonna say nothing about an LLC. It won't say anything about HIPAA and bloodborne. It won't say anything about commercial insurance. So these Courier creators up here, half of them have no cargo on their page, y'all. So you're listening to these people that are not even in this industry. And I hate to break it to you. I don't care who's up here on TikTok giving any form of information. That's great. That's how we learn. But you should vet the person that you're looking at and that you're getting information from. Go to their page. If their page has nothing about what they're talking about, that is an issue. Okay. If they claim to be a courier, there should be plenty of cargo on their page. You should be able to see recent videos of them doing this transportation. I mean, you're a courier. Okay. Thank you, Raw Dog. I appreciate you for liking the live. So that being said, we do this day in and day out. I can show you my man's location right now. My role in our business is making our business processes more efficient. So I'm the one that secures the contracts. I'm the one that swaps out contracts. I'm the one that negotiates with the courier companies. I'm the one that does the back end. He is the one that's out there on a day-to-day. So if I show you his location, we're from Middle Georgia. Okay. My man's all the way in the south of Georgia. Okay, he's all the way down south. This is what we do, y'all. This is delivery. This is nothing complicated. Okay, y'all see him nowhere near me, an hour and 52 minutes away. This is what we do. Okay, so this is nothing complicated, y'all. You can go on our page and see that we do this day in and day out. So I'm about to pull the steps back up here because, like I said, I don't have a lot of time with y'all. So if you're already getting the feel that you may want my information, you may need my assistance, you may want to join my community, it's not a requirement, but I don't have all the time in the world like I usually do, y'all. Okay, usually I'm up here for some time. Today, I don't have all that time. So if you want to lock in with me, you want all my companies, you want my scripts to follow up, you want access to me in my chat, it is only $55 or $13.75 with the Klarna and Afterpay. This is only while I'm live today, only until about 8:20. Okay. Now let's get through the rest of these steps. HIPAA and bloodborne. Understand, this is not some secret code to the whole courier game, y'all. Please hear me clear, okay? This is assisting you on the medical side of deliveries only. So they're setting y'all up. Thank you, Raw Dog, for liking the live. They're setting y'all up to be medical couriers and medical couriers only. Let's think about it. Everything you see around your house, everything you see at your job, if you're already at work, was delivered in a vehicle by a courier. Thank you. And then thank you for liking the live. It was delivered in a vehicle by a courier. Really? Seriously. This cup I got right here, these markers down to my phone that I'm using, the laptop that we use, it was delivered. Even if you picked up something from the store, it was delivered in a vehicle by a courier. Why should we focus solely on medical? Thank you, Shayla. That makes no sense. There's way too much cargo out here to transport. So what is my man running right now? Auto parts. Auto parts have to get to body shops, dealerships, collision centers. If you go to a mechanic for maintenance, they need auto parts. Okay, y'all know what's in your city. I'm not in your city. So when I'm saying this stuff, ask yourself, don't ask me, because I've been to a couple states, but I haven't been through all 50 states. So ask yourself, do you have retail businesses? Do you have body shops, dealerships, collision centers, and mechanics? Those retail businesses get parcels and packages. We're not the only ones that get mail, y'all. We get mail delivered day in and day out. The businesses get mail delivered. They get parcels and packages delivered. I'm going to show you a Home Depot delivery that we've done. I'm going to show you an airport delivery that we've done. TWIC and TSA clearance can get you onto secured facilities like airports and shipyards, and you can make the big money. Okay, so too much stuff out here to focus only on medical, even legal document delivery. And you don't have to be a notary to transport all types of legal documents, only the highly sensitive ones. Okay, so this HIPAA and bloodborne, get it if y'all want to. You will literally look up HIPAA and bloodborne pathogen. A whole lot of companies pull up. It's an online training. You'll be done in like 30 minutes or less. The answers are going to be given to you right when you're done. You'll get your certificate. You'll download it and you could go print it out, add it to your resume, whatever you want to do. But this is not some secret code to all of the Courier game. Please hear me, y'all. Please. Okay? They're only setting y'all up for medical, and it's too much money out here. I could be just like them and telling you only about medical courier because that's the hype. That's the buzzword here on social media. In reality, do truck drivers sit there and say, oh, you know what, boss? Only give me the medical stuff today. You know what, boss? Give me auto parts only today. They're going to say, what the hell are you talking about? You going to deliver whatever I tell you you're delivering. Most of them don't even know what the hell they're delivering. It could just be a pallet. What do they care? They just know that they're getting paid. Okay? So I'm telling y'all, don't limit yourself. So this training, get it if you want it, but I wouldn't touch it until there's a contract that requires it. That certification is only like $30. Some of them have like, you could get HIPAA for like $10 and then bloodborne pathogen for maybe another 15 or 20. It's nothing crazy, y'all. Integrity Delivers has them bundled together, and y'all don't really like to too much promote them, but whatever. I don't really need to focus on this, okay? So, good morning, Ebony. Y'all, let me get through the rest of this. When it's time to apply, look for Courier contracts on Google, Indeed, and CB Driver. Google, Indeed, and CB Driver. Now, somebody's going to say, oh, I've been doing this. I did this. I've done this. Nothing should be in the past tense, y'all. Okay? There is no hustle. There is no business that they apply themselves temporarily. They try something out temporarily. And then when it doesn't work, they throw their hands in the air and they say, you know what? I don't think this is for me. You know what? Yeah, I marketed the business. Yeah, I marketed my candles and my treats last week, but this week I'm just not gonna do it. I think it's no longer for me. You didn't even give it a full shot. Okay? So this is never one and done. You have to continue to apply yourself. Continue searching in your area. Y'all, if we're in Middle Georgia, I know most of y'all probably have never even heard of or been to Middle Georgia. You probably only know about Atlanta and Savannah. So wherever you are in your states, if you're in a large city like Chicago and Philly and Charlotte and Houston and Orlando and St. Louis, y'all got plenty online, okay? You have no excuses. We're in a tough area. People say they're in a tough area. No, we're in a tough area. If I were to put my city into Google, we're going to find like a couple opportunities. Nothing, really. But we're still couriers. This is why I say marketing is a huge part of any business. We're about to enter into the holiday season. So imagine, y'all know how many people are going to be having flowers delivered? Imagine if you went and marketed your courier services to your local florist. That is a big money opportunity. Imagine you went and marketed your courier services to your local pharmacy. Hey, Ms. Val, there is too much money out here, y'all. Too much. Okay? So you have to market just like any other business. And this is where I lost a good few of y'all. Okay? Because everybody may not do what it takes to really see success. We may see this online. We may say, oh, we want to do this. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, this, because it's simple. It's easy. It's delivery. A lot of your jobs that you're doing right now or you're getting ready to go to, much more complicated than delivery. Y'all could do delivery easily. Okay? So don't overthink this. Look at my shirt. Faith over fear, y'all. People tell me they're scared. And I'm like, what you have to be afraid of? You go to that job knowing they can let you go literally by the end of the day just because. So it's just like, you don't have fear doing that. Why should you operate out of fear? I'm not telling you to leave your job. I'm telling you to diversify your income. One stream of income is way too close to none in this economy. I'm ready, most definitely. I know that's right. Okay, so let's look at this contract. Because y'all, I don't have too long, so I want to get through this. I don't like wasting people's time, hence why I have the steps on the screen, y'all. And I don't gatekeep because there's no way for y'all to affect my business wherever you are in the country, y'all. You're not in my city, and even if you are, that's cool. Because look at this. This is a $1 trillion industry. You don't have to take my word for anything. Trillion with a T. This is why I said put it into perspective for yourself. What industry would work without transportation? All the supplies, all the equipment, all the tools you use to do your job, it wouldn't happen without transportation. Okay? So let's look at this. Excuse my screen, y'all. I got a dog. Okay? Hair everywhere. Y'all know how that goes. So courier contracts wherever you are. Now, I have to use Atlanta as an example because there's not much in my city, like I told y'all previously. But we're still couriers. It's about marketing. So, Ameriship parcel delivery. Let's look in this contract. First, see that it's independent contractor. This is how you can accept a contract. You can decline a contract. They are not your boss. You can leave at any time. Okay? You can have your kid in the car with you. Of course, if they're of age to, do that type of stuff. What else? There's going to be no taxes coming out of this up front because you're an independent contractor. So, of course, you'll be taxed. We're in America. So this is why you need to keep a record of your gas, your maintenance, your repairs, your mileage. If you grab a burger, you grab a sandwich, you grab some soup, that's a write-off. Okay. If it's during your hours that you're doing courier work, it's a write-off. Thank you, Dwayne. So make sure you keep a record of all of this stuff. And when it's time for tax season, that is when you'll be taxed. That is when you are going to need your deductions. Okay. Thank you, Detroit. Thank you. So let's get into this. This says Atlanta, Georgia, y'all. But we scroll down. People think that there's some secret formula to the courier game. Y'all like the live, please. I appreciate y'all for being here. The more y'all like, the more gems I'm going to drop in this short period, y'all. Okay, thank y'all for being here. I know y'all on the way to work. I know y'all busy. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Now, this says Atlanta, Georgia. We scroll down and see that this is actually a nationwide courier, and it even goes on, y'all. So there is no secret formula to the courier game. It's these courier companies doing these deliveries nationwide. And beyond that, it's you marketing to your local businesses. Thank you, Scrap. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, Ebony. Okay, so let's get into the actual contract. Drivers should be highly energetic, competent, self-motivated individuals. Thank you, Tech Sales. I appreciate you. With a good sense of direction and excellent customer service skills. That's cool. That's fine. We got that. Punctuality, reliability, and delivery experience are required. We got that too. Thank you, Tech Sales. We have that too, y'all. Make sure you're punctual. Make sure you're reliable. They don't care about semantics, y'all. You could blast your Ariana Grande. You could blast your Chris Brown. You could blast your Glorilla. As long as you get that cargo where it needs to be in one piece and on time, they don't give a damn. Okay? They care about their money. They care about that cargo, punctuality, and reliability. They don't care what you're doing in your own vehicle. Okay? Delivery experience is required. So unless you have a courier resume showing them your DoorDash, your Uber, your Spark, your Lyft, your Flex experience, I have delivery with school drop off. Kaya, you being funny, but you're so serious. That's for real. Okay, you have experience. Okay, girl. So don't overcomplicate this, y'all. Too many people get caught up in the fact that, oh, I don't have any experience. Yes, you do. You may have picked up a prescription for somebody and then brought it to them. You have courier experience. No, you just need a driver's license, y'all. No CDL or none of that. Okay, this is a contract right here that we're looking at, y'all, that pays $600 to $1,200 a week. It says nothing about an LLC. It says nothing about HIPAA and bloodborne because no LLC, y'all. This is the contract. It's nowhere here. No LLC. No HIPAA and bloodborne, because this is not a medical contract. This is a parcel delivery contract. This is a Ameriship parcel delivery that we found right on Google, y'all, right on Google. Okay. Now, this is why I say y'all have to get in rooms with people that do this. I know their whole thing. Get an LLC, get HIPAA and bloodborne, and look for medical contracts. If you were looking for medical contracts, this would not be possible. This is parcels and packages. This is what this is, like Amazon, okay? Let's keep going. 21, no, I skipped past some things. I skipped past a whole lot. Hold on, y'all. We were up here. Punctuality, reliability, and delivery experience. Got to have a courier resume. Got to use a smartphone. We already know that. Applicants got to lift 50 pounds or have a dolly, a cart to help you out. We prefer applicants with verifiable work history with FedEx, UPS, or other parcel delivery services, but all applicants will be considered. Thank you, Mo. So they're saying they prefer parcel delivery experience because this is a parcel delivery contract. So they don't care if you worked in for insurance like I did. You worked for Geico. They don't care if you worked for the public school system. Okay. Yes. D Nice. Look at D Nice. A portion of your phone bill is even a deduction as well. Yes, y'all. This is why I say there is nothing to fear about tax season in this game. You have so many expenses if you play your cards right, if you keep your receipts. What else? Must possess a valid license. I told y'all that. Gotta have up-to-date vehicle insurance. It says nothing about commercial, y'all. This is full coverage. It says nothing about commercial. It doesn't say 1 million liability. Okay. 21, must have a reliable cargo sprinter or SUV. So all my sedans, don't be discouraged. Plenty of companies work with sedans. Plenty. Okay. We started in a sedan. I'm going to show you our journey in a minute before I gotta go. Okay. But I'm telling y'all, it's all there. It's all there. Okay. No matter what stage you're at, they have opportunities for you. And there's companies that strictly want the sedans and SUVs and minivans and pickup trucks. No DUI, no DWI within the past 10 years. I said 7 because 7 is the majority. But if a mayorship wants to say 10 years instead of 7, thank you, Mo. That's their right because they're their own business. All right. You got to pass a background. You got to be able to drive Monday through Friday with them. You can most definitely be a part-time courier, y'all. Don't get caught up in this one contract. This is from this one company. So a mayorship in Atlanta is looking for full-time couriers and cargo sprinters or SUVs only. But went down here in these other states, that could be totally different, y'all. The contracts move in relation to the cargo. So what one city's needs are, what one city's volume is, what one city is looking for can literally change if you're all the way across the country, y'all. The cargo moves like this. The contracts move in relation to the cargo. So what a company is looking for at this moment can literally change in the next moment. That is transportation. Okay. Yes, you could use trucks. How do you track the delivery of the package confirmations? Why would you need to track that? The company is going to be tracking you. They're going to know, where you're supposed to be. You don't have to get caught up in tracking anything. Now let's move forward, y'all. $600 to $1,200 a week. This is how much they pay. Now, this pay range is going to depend if you're in a cargo, a sprinter, or an SUV, and also depending on how many deliveries and pickups you do. So that is what the pay range is depending on. Y'all are not doing too much guessing. You'll do a whole lot of guessing when you're on DoorDash and Instacart and Uber and Spark. You don't know the type of day it'll be. You don't know how many orders you're going to get. You don't know, hey, is it going to be a good day today or is it going to be bad? Okay, that's the reality of gig work. It's supposed to supplement other income. It's not supposed to be your main source of income. So if you want to hop on an app in this game to get a feel for it or to supplement like roadie or freight or drop off, then do that. But don't let it be your main source of income. Your main source of income should be coming from contracts. Contracts are weekly, consistent, non-taxed upfront opportunity. So this full amount is going to come to your bank account. Whichever end of the spectrum you're at, you'll know once you start doing it. Okay. And then once you get a feel for this, you know how to get this done. That gives you all the knowledge, all the confidence you need to rinse and repeat the process. You're not going to go for one contract. The whole name of the game is stacking high-paying contracts. That's what we do. We don't just run one. You're going to look at your schedule and see, okay, how many contracts can I fit in the time frame I'm available? And then once you get your hands on this courier money, you're going to say, well, damn, I don't have a boss micromanaging me. I'm my own boss. I dictate which contracts I accept. I set my schedule. I could have whoever in the car. I don't have anybody breathing down my neck. You're going to say, well, damn, I might as well take this to the next level instead of getting up and going to my job. And that's exactly what we did. Y'all think I left Geico for some BS? Y'all think I left a Fortune 500 company for some BS? Let's be real. Okay? I have my degree. I got it all. All right. I still got my butt up out of there. It's not worth my peace, in my opinion. We have one life to live. I'm going to do something to where my mom had open heart surgery. I could be there for my mom while she's still here. Okay. I could see my family. If I want to take off today, like literally I'm off today, this is why I don't have too much time, I could go spend time with my friend for her birthday. Thank you, Queen of Trucks. Thank you, my girl. We have one life, y'all. We have one life. Okay, so let's go through this one more time real quick. I'm gonna then show you our journey, how we went, where we started, and how we're now in our vans. We didn't start in vans. I agree with you. Be your own employer. It's a better quality of life and less stress. Right. And I get if your 401k and your health insurance and all of that, I'm not negating any of that. I'm also not telling you got to do what I did and leave your job. You could stay at your job and literally have somebody driving. You could stay at your job and do this on a part-time level. I'm not telling y'all to up and leave. Y'all don't got to do what I did. I just said I might as well. Okay, so let's go from the top. 21 years old. Valid license, registration, insurance, decent driving record. Okay. What's considered decent? Thank you, Kiki. Thank you, Val. What's considered decent is no more than 3 infractions within the past 3 years. Okay. Now, this is flexible. Okay. Some companies don't really give a damn. Okay. As long as you don't have a whole lot of accidents, a whole lot of tickets, no kind of like reckless driving, no DUI, no DWI, you'll be all right. Okay. Vehicle time and insurance that you have available. It doesn't matter what type of vehicle. It could be a sedan, an SUV, a minivan, a pickup truck. Cargo vans welcome as well, of course. But start where you are. Don't compare anyone's journey. Don't compare our years into your day one. Okay. Start where you are. I mean, y'all, if you don't want to take my word for it, look it up just like I showed you. This is a $1 trillion industry. Is the industry you're working in, and it very well could be, is the industry you're working in a $1 trillion industry with a T? Is it something that you know is not going to be replaced by AI soon? This is reality, y'all. We got to wake up. Thank you, Queen of Trucks. Thank you, my girl. Okay, so vehicle time and insurance. Oh, back to the time aspect. Part-time, full-time, solely up to you. Insurance, you meet the insurance requirement in the contract you're going for. I can't give a blanket statement. Thank you, Heart. Thank you for the Heart Puff Choose Happy Studio. Thank you, thank you. I can't give a blanket statement for all courier companies nationwide. Look at the contract in the description. Is going to tell you everything you need to know. Now, HIPAA and Bloodborne. Get this only when, thank you, Candace, I appreciate you. Get this only when you're going for a contract that requires this, y'all. Until then, we don't need HIPAA and Bloodborne. What is this? This teaches you how to be in accordance with HIPAA laws, just like when you go to the hospital or the doctor, they're not supposed to discuss your personal information, your results, due to HIPAA laws, okay? Now, bloodborne pathogen, when you, of course, thank y'all for being here. When you go to the doctor and y'all see that little red bin in the doctor's office, they give you your shot and then they drop it in that red bin. Those are biohazard materials. COVID shots, flu shots, people's bodily fluids, blood, urine, samples, organs. You could be doing organ delivery, prescription medication. Y'all know how expensive that stuff is. That's what bloodborne pathogen teaches you, how to transport this stuff, because you wouldn't want that stuff spilling all over your car. Okay, so that's HIPAA and bloodborne. Now, plenty of online trainings, y'all. Do not fret over this. I have an SUV in a good car, excellent driving record. I know that's right. I'm serious, because you would not want all of this spilling over your car. Imagine blood and urine in that backseat, in that trunk. No, thank you. Okay. So when it's time to apply, thank you, Shell. I appreciate you. When it's time to apply directly through the Courier's website with the Courier resume. Okay. Now, y'all, I have like 30, not even 30 minutes with y'all. Okay. So I am about to show you our journey. I am then going to give y'all a sneak peek, because y'all, this is it. This is not rocket science, y'all. Okay, please hear me. We are not doing brain surgery. We're doing delivery. Nobody on DoorDash or Instacart or Flex or Lyft or any of the, y'all, DoorDash even now has a sector to where you can deliver medication. None of them have a LLC, a HIPAA and bloodborne or any of this nonsense. If they could do this, we can do this. If you've been on those apps, you've been a courier. You just may not realize it. Okay, so don't undermine your potential. Don't try to have the perfect schedule, the perfect scenario before you start. You will always have an excuse. Life is going to continue to life. I had every excuse in the book. I was a full-time college student while full-time at Geico. An exam due. I'm sorry, a paper due, an exam I got to do the next week. Listen, you'll have a million excuses. Oh, your kids got this game, or your kids got this, or you have this event going on. Listen, that's fine. Work around it. We have a dream, but we have to order our steps to get there. If you've been seeing this, you clearly have been tapping in with it. You're clearly intrigued. Okay, so take that interest to the next level. We were interested in this as well. We were at the interest stage, just being online, being on TikTok just like you, and seeing people doing this in vans, y'all, for the most part. And we were like, this was back in 2023. I wonder, can we do this? I wonder, can we just use this to make a couple, make ends meet a little bit? Okay. I'm intrigued for my hubby. He's been driving for 25 years. I know that's right. Okay. Yes. Anybody that wants to get off the road. We used to be over the road in our cargo van, and it just wasn't for us. So it's fine to make good money, y'all. But if something is not for you, it's just simply not for you. Or it could have been at one stage of your life, and now you're in a new stage of your life. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you our journey. This started in a 2016 Kia Forte. This is where we started, y'all. In a sedan. This is Bryce. This is my partner. I'm the one behind the camera, y'all. He don't have some paparazzi following him around, okay? I showed y'all his location. He's like 2 hours away from me. He's the one that's out there on a day-to-day. I'm the one that secures these contracts. If you're in the DMV, Onway is hiring. Okay. So, look, y'all. Here we are. Now, here's a Home Depot delivery. Printer paper and toilet paper going to the Home Depot. Thank you, Choose Happy. Thank you, Ebony. Printer paper and toilet paper going to the Home Depot. So if you are focused solely on medical courier, this has nothing to do with medical. Everything beyond the first clip I just showed you before this, nothing else is medical. Nothing. So we cannot focus only on medical courier. I mean, if you want to do that, you can, but you're leaving thousands on the table. Okay, here's some stuff from when we were over the road. Here's the name of our actual courier service. It wasn't established until December of 2023. The whole time we were in the Kia before this, no LLC, y'all. We didn't get our LLC until we were getting into our first van. So these are loads from over the road. This is some local stuff, okay? Now, yes, I worked for Geico, just like I said, a top performer over there. I don't half-ass anything I do, y'all. I just left May of this year. I do have my business degree, just like I said, okay? Regardless, y'all. Not that it matters, but it matters, y'all. Okay? When you get information from people that are educated, from people that actually do what they claim to do, not somebody that's just up here yapping. You can see us in the videos with this cargo. If you were bamboozled by somebody up here on TikTok, you bought something from them and it was some nonsense, ask yourself, did you go onto their page to see if there was any cargo? Did you go on their page to see if you could see them in these videos with this stuff doing the job that they claim to do? Thank you, Choose Happy. Okay, thank you. Now, here's auto parts, y'all. We deliver auto parts day in and day out. What is my man delivering right now? I'm about to show you. I don't want to show you all our messages. But look, y'all, this straight from me and my man's conversation. No cap in my rap, y'all. Okay, this is what he does day in and day out. You can see the Georgia plates, y'all. You can see the Georgia plates. So it's just like, come on now. Come on. Let's be real. This is simple. We're no different than y'all. If we could do this, y'all could do this. This is us picking up our second van. This wasn't until May of this year. Where did this start? In a Kia Forte, y'all. In a Kia. Okay, now more auto parts. Y'all see how a lot of stuff, literally these will fit in the front seat of your car. Everything is not huge to where it needs to go into a cargo van or a box truck or an 18-wheeler. A lot of stuff is on a small scale. A lot of auto parts can literally fit in the palm of your hand, yet they're worth $500, y'all. My man sometimes picks up checks for $10K from these body shops. Okay, so we still run our SUV. Yes, you could use that Honda Pilot. Remember, I told y'all there are certain courier companies that strictly want the smaller vehicles. They only want the sedans and SUVs. There's a contract like that near us. We tried to get in with them with our cargo van, and they said no. They said no. They only want sedans and SUVs. So guess who still runs our SUV? Okay, too much money out here. I don't care. By any means necessary. Get to the bag by any means necessary. Okay? So, hold on, y'all, because not my iPad just died. So, I am going to give y'all a sneak peek of my community. Now, again, this is not a requirement. Okay? But if you've been doing this on your own, y'all, it's literally math, okay? I know y'all been bamboozled. I know y'all sick of hearing stuff, and that's fine. Nobody's forcing you to get anything. I don't have your credit card, okay? But for those of you that know that you don't know how to navigate this industry alone, you know that you don't know how to search for all types of cargo. You know that you don't have a good courier resume. You know that you don't know how to speak to the courier companies in a way that secures these contracts, because that's the hardest part. You know that you want to be able to message me privately about your questions about a company. You want to be able to ask me to review your resume after you fill in the one I give you. You want to be able to have a chat of people to hold you accountable. Y'all know where to go. If not, I'm going to show you. Okay, it's 55. I could easily be up here like them selling a $200, $300, $400, some of them $1,000 plus resource. I'm just never going to do that. It is 55. Or you can get in today for $13.75 if you take advantage of Klarna and Afterpay. You'll already get access to the Discord. I don't charge a monthly subscription on Discord. I don't do that nonsense. Okay, you pay the one time and that's it. Now, all y'all, my fake pages, they're going to be requesting to follow y'all literally right now. I don't know if they're up because, y'all, this is not my normal live time. So I might have tricked them this morning. OK, but they'll be requesting to follow y'all and telling you, oh, you did the 55. Now you need to add 200. Somebody yesterday in my DM said now they're saying $500. You did the 55. Now you need to add 500. This is why I have beware of fake pages on the screen. If it is not this page with over 17K, y'all, if it's not my backup that's linked in my bio, it's not me. Don't tell me what they told you, y'all. It's nothing I could do. OK, and I'm sorry. I hate it, but nothing I could do. Come on now. I got to have that iPad charged. Don't do me. Don't do me try to trail a boogie. Don't do me. He's in the community, y'all. He's in the community. So you want to be in there. He's been years in the game. You want to get in rooms with people that actually do this. Come on now. Okay. It's about networking. It's about gaining more knowledge, more insight in this game. It's about you not navigating this industry alone, because yes, you know how to be professional in your career. I could never come and do your job. So it's not that you're stupid. It's not that you just wouldn't know how to do this. It's simply, you know your expertise and I know mine. Thank you, Justice. Okay? So if you want to get in rooms with people that do this day in and day out, people actually securing these contracts, join the team, join the family. Okay? So I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek. I'm going to first show you all my people already securing contracts, because let's see the proof in the pudding. Let's see the proof in the pudding. Okay? I get it, y'all, because I was just like y'all. I was like, oh, I'm not buying nothing. I'm not getting nothing. Oh, she just talking. I was just like y'all. Okay? It's okay. You see how much I give up here on this live. If you think you joining my community is going to be anything short of amazing, you're crazy. Yes, my info is not just in Georgia, y'all. That would do no good for the 300 some people I have in my community. That would do no good for them. I have somebody out in Utah. I got people in Louisiana, New York, New Jersey, the DMV area, Pennsylvania, North Carolina's in there deep, Cali in there deep, Texas and Florida in there deep with y'all's multi-billion-dollar courier markets. Y'all are right near the border where everything is happening. Okay? So, yes, y'all, nationwide. Okay? So I'm going to show y'all. I have somebody out in Utah, if I didn't already say that. Somebody all the way in Utah. Y'all. Utah. Okay? So, yes. Okay? I'm going to show y'all this. Who said they worked for Geico? Worked for Geico for 7 years. Oh, Shayla, so you know. Girl, I was in emergency road service. Getting cussed out every other day. I don't want to use a third-party app. I heard they rip people off. Exactly why you need a list of companies to go through the source. When y'all are on Google and Indeed, and you're weeding through stuff that claims that they're hiring but not really hiring, y'all, anybody could pay to list on Indeed. I could go put a listing on Indeed right now. And so then y'all wonder why you're not seeing any success, because you're consistently playing catch up. You're consistently guessing whether something is active and open, whether it's legit, whether it's a scam, when over here with me, you're able to reference active and open opportunities straight from the company. That's the difference. So you don't have to get it, but it's just like, do you want to continue being on Google and Indeed? It's your choice. Okay? So you're in a chat with all these people, y'all. And now more than these people have joined my community, but y'all are worried about me running off on y'all. And I'm worried about y'all running off on me, because people get the ultimate guide, but then don't join my Discord. So then there's no good, y'all. The ultimate guide. I'm trying to see, should I do the sneak? Let me do the chat first, and then I'll show what the guide includes. Okay, but we have leads all across the country. People signing on a day-to-day, y'all. I don't want to give too much info, y'all. But literally, come on, y'all. Literally, look at Joel in his cargo van. Come on, y'all. Look at Joel in his cargo van. Straight from the chat. Opportunities. Somebody in the community delivering a TV and a dresser, a nightstand. Y'all know. Okay. Y'all come on over here. If you would like to, y'all don't have to. Okay. But this is what we do. Leads all across the country. Y'all. Come on. Alabama. Okay. Now, thank you for the heart, Nikia. Anything I say that's important, I go over here to pins. I pin it. Instructions are here. Voice memos are here. Yeah, I actually talk to my people. Okay. So yes, it's all here. Now, I want to show you in the chat where my people are securing contracts, securing wins, y'all. This is what I love to see. Well, you can see right here, somebody asking about a screening. That lets you know that they're moving forward. Miss Val, who's in the chat. Miss Val, where you at? Okay. Look at Bougie. Y'all wish me luck. I just got a response back from a company to call in to discuss their opening. This is yesterday, y'all. You're seeing it for yourself. This was yesterday. I didn't even have to scroll to show you my people seeing success. The proof is in the pudding. Okay. Now, here's another one. I got to cover up the companies, y'all. But she said, good morning. Good morning. She made $937 this week. $937. Is your job paying you $937? If it is, cool. Okay. But I'm just saying, $937 a week. Now look at Nakia. Hello, everyone. I have good news. I have obtained a contract where 2 of my drivers will be driving the routes. Drivers. I teach you how to hire drivers. If you can't drive, you don't want to drive, hire the drivers. There's no excuse. Okay? Y'all, it's just too much. Y'all see people all across the country. Welcome. Is it Michelle? Welcome to the community. Let me clap for y'all. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. So, there's a lot out here, y'all. There's just so much gems and stuff in the chat. Where's Miss Kelly? Okay, Miss Kelly moving forward. She has an interview. So I'm going to show y'all. Back to back in the chat. My lady's killing it in R2R. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show y'all how to get to it. I'm going to show y'all in a second. I shouted you out, my girl. Welcome to the team. Hello, R2R family. I've been MIA. Wanted to touch bases with you guys. I've officially been driving and delivering auto parts. Started this week. That's Ronnie from the 20th. Someone said, congratulations. How do you like it? She said, I love it. Easy peasy. Then look what Myra says literally right after that, y'all. Right after that update. I got about 6 different contracts. Welcome, Hercules. Welcome, Hercules. I got about 6 different contracts that have asked me to come in for review. I haven't even finished applying to all of the couriers on the list. It's right here, live in the flesh. She says, good morning. Oh, no, good evening. I finished my 3-day orientation. This one is a little detailed. I'm delivering radio pharma medication to hospitals, life-saving medication in a 4-door sedan. I feel so blessed to be a part of this community. Without it, I would have never gotten this opportunity. Okay? So, the proof is in the pudding, y'all. The proof is in the pudding. It's all there. Now, I'm going to show y'all how to get to it. Not only do you get in the chat, y'all, the chat is great and valuable. Somebody even dropped business credit info. But you need the companies. You need the resume. You need the scripts. So you could be like my guy Joel, now in his cargo van. You could be like my guy Fusa in New Jersey. I know that's right, Fusa, with his merch on, okay? He's setting his son up. I haven't seen Fusa in a while. I got to check on him. Make sure he's all right. Here's us in our vans, popping our big one. Where else? I want to show y'all some more males, y'all, because my guys are killing it too. Where's Anthony? Anthony in South Jersey. Guess who got a contract? Okay, we all doing a damn thing. So to join me, you will click my profile picture right here. You're going to click it once more. It's going to bring you to my main TikTok page. If you're not here, then you're not in the right place. Okay. You're going to go right here where it says beacons. I got you, madam. It's good to see you again. Hello, my girl. I thought you said help. You said hello. So it's right here, y'all. It's right there. This is where when you click on it, it's going to say, are you sure you want to open this? That's just letting you know that you're going to my website. Okay. Once you're here, this is the ultimate guide that we're referencing. You don't need a one-on-one unless you need me to do everything for you. You want me to do your resume. You want me to find everything in your area, and you want to sit down with me like we're on FaceTime and create a game plan. That is the one-on-one. Now, the ultimate guide, you're getting all my resources. You'll get all the companies. You'll get my live overview. You get the keywords to search for all types of cargo. You get the resume I use if I didn't already say that. You get links to certifications. The supplies I recommend is there. Everything you need is there. The scripts to follow up and access to the Discord included, no monthly subscription. You will click get access, put your name in, put the email you want it to go to, leave the discount field blank. As you can see, it's already on sale. It will be back to $75 in 20 minutes, y'all. I gotta go. So in 20 minutes, it's gonna be back up. You put your card in or do Klarna or Afterpay for 4 installments of $13.75. You'll get full access today if you just do the $13.75 with Klarna or Afterpay. Okay. Now I'm going to do a quick sneak peek. Then I'm going to get the steps back on the screen. And I'm going to answer any final questions, comments, concerns, anything that y'all got for me. This is the ultimate guide. It's so much. I have to have a table of contents. Where they do that at? Where they do that at, y'all? The guide you purchased, did it have a table of contents, or was it just a list of companies? The one-on-one is me doing your resume and I'm finding all the leads in your direct area for you. So you don't have to go through the list. I'm going to do it for you. And then we create a game plan tailored to you. That's the one-on-one. Okay. That's why it's a little expensive, y'all. Y'all see, I don't play. Okay. So if I got to dive in there and find everything for you and do everything for you, and then we got to meet, and yeah, it's inexpensive. I was going to say it's definitely worth it. I've had nobody complain after the one-on-one. Like, we actually get in there. And I go over my time every time. It says an hour, y'all, but I'm not getting off of there until we're done talking, period. What was I saying? No, you don't need to inbox me to get in. You just go to my profile, my girl. Or my guy, I'm sorry. You'll click my profile picture. You'll click it one more time. You'll see where it says Beacons, Beacons. That's where you go. No, it's not just for today, y'all. It's $125 always. The just for right now is the ultimate guide on sale for $55 because it's originally $75 and people purchase at $75 all day long, y'all. Okay, they just know that they don't want to navigate this industry alone. They know they want to be able to message me and get in the community chat. That's it. And I know my info is valuable. I know they're only up here telling y'all about medical courier. So it's just like, come on. Okay, you know you want to get your hands on all forms of cargo, not just medical. So introduction to the industry, requirements, supplies, and the links to certifications, my whole entire live overview, my keywords to search for all types of cargo. Welcome, Tamara. Welcome, my girl. This is how you learn to search in your area to find what's directly near you. Because, y'all, the nationwide companies are cool. But out of 150 nationwide companies, all of them won't be, yes, exactly. You will click my picture with the money sign. Click it one more time. It's going to bring you to my profile where you see our videos. And then if you look in the bio area, you'll see something that says Beacons, Beacons. That's where you go. So the nationwide companies are cool, but you need to be able to find what's directly near you. Okay. So that's what the keywords help you do. And then you go through the nationwide couriers. A good handful of them will be in your area, and courier needs are constantly changing. Companies go on to new areas. Couriers leave their routes. Their vehicles, have emergencies. They have family emergencies. Thank you, Kia. So the routes are changing constantly, y'all. That's why you need a list to constantly refer to. Instead of you referring to Google and Indeed, you're basically referring to my list of already vetted, already verified courier companies. Okay? That's the difference. This is my resume that I use on page 11 to secure these contracts, and then my scripts to follow up on pages 12 and 13. Okay? Now, not only are these scripts to follow up, there's a script to communicate about delays because they do not play about punctuality. So if you're running late, now you're risking your route if you don't know how to communicate that. There's also a script to market your courier services. Remember, I said a big part is marketing. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for the heart me. A big part is marketing. So unless you know how to market to your local businesses, you're leaving also a lot of money on the table. Marketing is a huge factor of any business, y'all. I'm not just talking. Marketing is what keeps businesses in business. Okay, so that's how you have your city on lock. Because most of your city only knows about DoorDash and Instacart and Uber and Spark and Lyft and Flex. So if you know about the independent courier game, you already got the one up if you know how to do it correctly. Okay, now it's going to be blurry for live purposes. I'm just showing you what's included. When you purchase, nothing will be blurry. Somebody's probably still going to say it. Y'all, I'm going to have to change my live time because y'all live this morning. Usually I'm not live till 9:30 to 12:30 Eastern. And I know that's when y'all already busy. So I don't know. I used to be live at this time and then I switched things up. But I may have to switch back. I don't know. Okay. This is the introduction to the industry. This is requirements, expectations, links to certifications, supplies. Supplies is very minimal. So TWIC and TSA clearance is there. HIPAA and Bloodborne is there. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Shayla, for liking the live. TWIC and TSA, HIPAA and Bloodborne. Good morning, Lachelle. What else is there? OSHA, chemo. All of that is there, y'all. All of that is there. Now, you don't need to go and rush and get them off rip, y'all. You just wait and get them when a contract requires it. Hey, Ted. Here's my whole entire live overview. Thank you, Ebony, for liking the live. My whole live overview is there at your fingertips. You don't have to remember what I've said about different types of cargo or the LLC insurance conversation or how to hire the drivers. It's there, okay? And anything that's not here is in the chat, okay? Now, here are my keywords that I told you how to search for all types of cargo. If I do nothing else daily, I'm going to plug these keywords into my Courier boards. Okay? Because yes, there's Google and Indeed and CV Driver. Y'all, there's more than Google and Indeed and CV Driver. So you plug these keywords into these Courier boards and find everything directly near you. Then you work your way down all these 150 nationwide couriers out of 150 something companies, y'all, plus the keywords, plus the marketing scripts. You're going to be just fine. Nobody's short of resources. They just know that they got to get through the info. That's it. Nobody's in there saying, oh, I don't have enough companies. Y'all got plenty. It's just about you sitting and getting through this info. Okay. Now you have the resume on page 11 that I use and then my scripts to follow up that I already went over with y'all. Okay. So to get to it, you will click my profile picture. We now only have 13 minutes, y'all. Click my profile picture. Click it one more time. Okay. It'll bring you here to my main TikTok page. Once you are here, if you're not here, you're not in the right place. Once you're here, you click beacons. It's going to first say, do you want to open this? You click open. Okay, it'll bring you to my website. We're referencing the ultimate guide. Okay, the ultimate guide comes with everything you need, and you can take advantage of Klarna or Afterpay. This is just a disclaimer for people that try to do chargebacks and all of that. If you're that broke, don't get it. I'm so serious. $13.75 with Klarna or Afterpay. If you think that you're going to be doing a chargeback, I have my receipts. You scroll past this at checkout. This is no different than a book you go get at the bookstore. It's an educational resource. Okay, it's the inside of my brain as it relates to transportation. So if you don't have $13.75, then don't get it. Okay, you could check the reviews. You could click view all reviews and see what people are saying. Okay, click get access, put your name in, put the email you want it to go to, leave the discount field blank. It is already on sale. And then you could put your card in or do the Klarna or Afterpay for the $13.75 today. And then you'll have 3 more after that. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to get the steps back up here. I'm going to set my timer for 12 minutes. Set a timer, 12 minutes. Okay, timer is on. Welcome, Candace. Let me clap for all y'all getting in. Let me also tell you, your first email is your guide. Instantly downloadable. Go ahead and download it if you can. Your second email is your receipt with my email on it. Okay, flag this, keep it. It's a write-off, y'all. It's a deduction along with everything else. Okay, so keep your receipt. Third is your invite to Discord. Search spam and promotions folder. Everything should be there. Will it be sent straight to my email? Yes. So check spam and promotions. Everything is there. Let me clap for y'all. Let me clap for y'all. Welcome to the team, y'all. Welcome to Road to Revenue. I'm glad to have you. The chat is going to welcome y'all. This is not a bougie Discord. Okay? The chat is going to welcome you. Now, y'all have heard me saying that I'm leaving. I'm usually up here for hours. Today, I have somewhere to be. I'm going to celebrate with my friend. So those of you getting in, I will not be available in the chat this weekend. Best believe I don't do this every weekend. I'm not the person. I'm not the mentor that's consistently gone, consistently doing something, never available in the chat. I try to keep it to a minimum. It's my girl's birthday. I got to go turn up with my girl. Okay. So the chat has all the instructions. I'm going to get in there briefly and speak to y'all, but you have so much info to get through in the guide. And I will be back on Monday. I really don't even like to be gone. Thank you, Nick. I don't even like to be gone, y'all, because I know how it is when you have a question. But my people in the chat, they are experienced. They are doing this. So you have a question, you need something, they are there for you. Don't be afraid to ask, okay? Miss Val, thank you. I appreciate you. Miss Val, or somebody in R2R who wouldn't mind, being a point of contact in the chat while I'm gone this weekend. I don't know if Miss Val would be up to it, but somebody please just respond in the chat, y'all. I know that's not y'all's responsibility, but help the new people out while I'm gone. Some quick questions, y'all. If they have any quick questions, I don't want to leave them, even though they do have plenty to get through. Y'all, most of your questions, that's why I love the search feature in Discord. If you have a question, you could search the keyword of your question. It's most likely been answered before in the chat, okay? It's most likely been answered before. So you can just search a keyword. Anything that, any question that has been asked about that topic will pull up, and then you can view my response, okay? But plenty of experienced people there in the chat. Miss Tracy's in there. Track the Trailer Boogie. I don't know if he's still in here, but he's been driving trucks for years and years and years. Okay, so they got y'all. They have y'all. I will step in when I can. I'll be delivering. I'm sure I will tap in and out. Okay, that's all. That's all we need. That's all we need. Thank you. Okay, hey Ari. Hey my girl. Okay, he's there. So thank you. I appreciate y'all. My R2R people. We're friendly, y'all. We're friendly. If y'all are interested in Amazon selling, Ari is your girl. Remember I said, have your hands in some different bags. That's your girl right there. I'm telling you. I tried my hand at that, and it didn't go well. Shoot, I need to tap in with Ari. I need to tap in with Ari my damn self. Okay, y'all, I'm feeding my dog. I missed somebody that got in too. I missed it. But let me clap. Welcome. Okay, any final questions, comments, concerns, anything y'all have for me? I was not even going to get up here this morning, but now y'all have me feeling like I need to switch my live time back. Okay, because I'm not going to lie. That 8:30, 12:30 crowd, I think they be a little sleepy, ready to go to lunch. I think they be a little sleepy. Which I don't blame y'all. Do y'all have any weekend plans, y'all? It's Friday. It is Friday. Thank God we made it, y'all. Thank God we made it. I'm just trying to figure out why my dog more bougie than me. I haven't even eaten anything, and I'm making his food. That's how it goes, y'all. That's how it goes. Okay, there is 6 minutes left, y'all. 6 minutes. Anything that y'all have left for me? Any questions, any comments, any concerns? All my people that joined, were you able to download everything? Were you able to find your Discord link? If not, let me know. This is a great time for me to check on y'all. Send me a DM with the email you purchased with if you've had any issues. If you need me to resend the Discord link. If you don't see it in spam or promotions, let me know. I wasn't even watching my dog. I hope he actually used the bathroom. You know, they'll play with you. Act like they used the bathroom and didn't even use it. Here's your food. Are y'all dog lovers or is it just me? Are you ready to eat? Sit. Boy, don't try to be Okay, thank you. He trying to act like he don't know the routine because he's on camera. Don't play with me, boy. Love dogs. Me too. That's my baby, y'all. I almost considered getting another one, but then I was just like, he is a handful. Welcome, Ariel. Welcome. I caught that one, y'all. I did consider getting another one, a small dog, because he's a pit border collie mix. That boy is huge. I have a bruise on my leg from him right now. It's just like, golly. Yes, welcome, my girl. But it's just like 2 dogs. Any of y'all have 2 dogs? How is he? I just feel like I feel like it's going to be too much. I can only handle my one spoiled baby. I know that's right. One is more than enough. Let me check my DMs. Welcome, Tasha. Welcome, Tasha. Okay, y'all have 3 minutes, y'all. I'm checking my DMs real quick. It's like having kids, I swear. And I don't have any children, y'all. I don't have any kids. But the way that vet bill, y'all, pits, I knew pits were, known for having allergies. But I didn't know that it was like that. I'm like, goodness, the vet. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank y'all for tapping in with me this morning. Let me check my DMs, y'all. Vet bill crazy. Crazy. And we have insurance. It's no different than like the health insurance. It's like I have the pet insurance, and then I'm still spending all this damn money. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Oh, somebody scared me. Talking about what's wrong. Oh, they said what's going wrong. I'm like, huh? Mine has allergies. Banfield loves seeing me. What is Banfield? That's a vet? What helps with the allergies? Because I've been trying to figure it out. It's like we switched his food to salmon because we thought maybe it was chicken. Maybe he's allergic to chicken. So switched it to salmon. And I'm just like, somebody yesterday told me to put an egg in his food. And so I'm like, okay, maybe we'll try that. But I'm just like, I'm not understanding. What is the issue? I didn't sign up for no damn child. I signed up for a dog. Golly. All right, a little over a minute left, y'all. Again, y'all can catch me weekday mornings, 9:30 to 12:30. I may consider changing my time back up. I don't know. It's a hit or miss, y'all, honestly. I've done the early times, and I felt like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what's better, but I'll have to play around with stuff. Mine has seasonal allergies. Okay. I need the one-on-one. Okay, you could get the one-on-one. It's there. It's there for those that want it. Keep the 9:30. Tractor Trailer Boogie said, nah, keep the 9:30. Okay. I'ma see, y'all. I'ma see. I can switch it up too. Maybe that's what I can do. I could have certain early morning lives for certain days and then do the 9:30, 12:30 certain days. I could play with it. I don't have to have, the same schedule every single day. I want to make sure I can get this info out to people with different schedules because I know how it is. Y'all, at Geico, I was working 11 to 9:30. 11 to 9:30. I hated that damn schedule. I hated that schedule. I worked 10-hour shifts because I worked 4 days a week. So that was the plus side to it. But yeah, that was ass, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It was ass. Welcome, Leanne. Welcome, Leanne. Let me do the right clap for you, my girl. Make sure y'all download everything. Make sure you join the Discord as well. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Search Discord, search Road to Revenue or Discord in your email, Ari. It should be there. You should see the link there. If not, I'm going to wait on you. So make sure you see it. I'm not going to get off till I make sure that you have it. And everybody else, if you were having an issue, send me a DM with the email that you purchased with. Hey, the Lone Queen. The Lone Queen is an R2R member too, y'all. Okay, so that just tells y'all better get in that room. Good morning to you, beautiful. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. We made it. Let me see. Yes, finally. Okay, great. You have everything. Y'all can catch, if you want my full live, y'all, today was a very condensed version. Okay, it was very, very quick today. I literally go through the whole process for hours. Okay, I get into how to hire drivers briefly. Y'all, don't dive all the way into it, but we go over that. We go over literally so much information. So if you want to catch my full live replays, you could catch it on YouTube at Road to Revenue. We do have Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna follow everybody back that follows on Instagram. I'm trying to get that Instagram up because it's on the struggle bus. I'm excited. Thank you for helping a girl out. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the community. And this is not the end. All of y'all that join, I'm going to see y'all in the chat. Although I won't be available this weekend, Monday it is on and popping, y'all. Monday, we're in fourth quarter. I'm not playing any more games. I'm getting in that chat and I'm putting BTA, y'all. I'm putting BTA. Okay, so when I'm back Monday, I am not playing, y'all. I am not playing. Okay, so please, those of y'all joining, don't think that I'm just not going to be available, that this is going to be an every weekend thing. I'm literally available every weekend, except this weekend is my close friend's birthday, so I will be gone. Other than that, y'all have me, okay? And there's some people in the chat that are going to step in to help you. There's also a search feature in Discord to help you out. In the top right hand corner of the screen, you'll see a little magnifying glass. You could tap that, search a keyword of whatever you have a question about. Any questions that have been asked about that topic, you will see my response. You'll see the question and you could click on it and you'll view my response to that question. Okay. Excuse me. Gotta go. See you later. Have a blessed day. You as well. Thank you. I'll see you in the chat, my girl. All right, y'all. I think everyone's good. Oh, no, I was waiting for somebody to check. I was waiting for Ari. Let me wait for Ari, y'all. I'm excited. I will be reading and researching over the weekend so I could be ready for Monday. Okay, yes. Most of your info is in the guide, but beyond what's in the guide, the Discord is going to have everything else. So did you find Discord, Ari? Before I leave, I want to make sure you found Discord. Okay, great. Free app, y'all. It's free. So don't fear getting Discord. If you got to delete an app because you don't have any storage, it's worth deleting, y'all. It's worth getting in there. Okay, you got to get in there. If not, you have half of the resource. Okay, you have half of the resource. So, and y'all, I'm not going to lie. R2R calls the shots. R2R calls the shot. So I did a Courier webinar, which you may have seen in my bio, and that was really good. I gave my marketing strategies in that webinar. It was like a over 2-hour event. I'm rolling out more webinars. So they're going to call the shots on the next webinar, whether we do tarot, because I'm an ex-tarot host, whether we do mindset, budgeting, My man wants to do an investing webinar as well. He's into like crypto and stocks and all that. That's just not my area of expertise, but he wants to do that. Of course, it won't be financial advice. You got to do your own research on everything. I know everybody is like skeptical of crypto, but y'all better open your eyes. Okay. Crypto has been signed into law. So don't sleep on these investment opportunities either. There's too much money out here, y'all, to be broke. I'm so serious. Okay. So get in the room. Get in the room. Anyways, y'all, I'm up off here. I will see y'all again another day. Y'all have a great and safe weekend. Thank y'all for joining me. Make sure that button is not, it should not be red. You should have already followed. If it's red, that's a problem. Thank you, Miss Keisha. Okay? So lock me in and I will see y'all again another day. Y'all be safe. Well, Monday, not another day, Monday, y'all. Bye, y'all.